And here we go. Game number 2 for both these teams as we have the Kingston Colts versus the South Ottawa Blues. My name is Jacob Ewing, coming live to you on the Kingston Baseball Association YouTube channel. And we just saw the South Ottawa Blues in action about 30 minutes ago when they pulled off a big win against the Red Sox. And, that came down, that was a good game. South Ottawa really got going early there and really ramped up the runs and then stopped a last-ditch comeback from the Red Sox. And so they'll look to do that against the Colts. And the Colts are 0-1 in this weekend's tournament, as they had a loss last night against the Brockville Braves. So they look to bounce back after that and hopefully get their first win of the tournament here. But the South Ottawa Blues want to top their group, and if they want to do that, they're going to need a win here. And the Colts are just warming up, as South Ottawa was already pretty warm. As I said, they just played. So the Colts getting their first couple pitches in. So it looks like at the mound to start this game will be number 3, Max of the Kingston Colts. Who looks to get the pitching going for the Kingston Colts. And hitting first, it looks like, for the South Ottawa Blues, will take the plate right now is number 2 of the South Ottawa Blues. As they just get going here, as the Colts just wrap everything up, the umps get everything underhand. As we will get this game underway. Colts Blues. Game 2 of both their tournaments coming live to you at 10:45. Here we go. As the ump takes his position, and we will get going here right now. And here's the first pitch of the ball game. That one's just inside, and that'll be called ball number 1. Next pitch is in, and that's a good strike by Max. As that goes right down the middle, we'll go to a 1-1 count. Has a 1-1 count to start this ball game. That's just inside the box. I'll move to a 2-1 count. Max is getting his pitching going early in this game, which is exactly what you want. So next pitch is in, and that one's just a bit low. It'll be called ball number 2. We'll do a 2-2 count now. The first batter of this ball game. As I said, both these teams want to get going earlier. I've realized these last. Well, that's strike number 3 from Max. That's the first strikeout of the day for Max and the Colts. But as I was saying, both these teams really want to get going early here, as the early team, I've realized after doing these last night's game and this morning's game, that the early team seems to definitely have the upper advantage. We'll get going there, and that's a great hit to get the South Ottawa Blues going here. That's a great base hit just over the infield, and he'll find himself at first base to get the Blues offense going here. And I believe that's ball number 1. So they got to be careful here. The back catcher's really got to be good. But that's number 60, Casey. The back catcher's really got to be good at catching these balls. As if one gets loose, I saw a lot in the last game that South Ottawa was really strong at stealing those bases. So one false move from Casey, the back catcher, and we could see a couple stolen bases here from the Blues. And that's a strike and a miss. And here he's going for second. They throw it. It's in time! A great play from the Colts to get him out at second base. Great throw from Casey, a dime right to the second baseman, and the tag will be good. And he'll find himself out from the stealing Blues runner. And that brings 2 outs now on the evening. And that's a great hit! So strong over everybody. And they're going to have to run to get this one, as we could see maybe a triple or a double. He gets to second base, and he'll stay at it. A great hit from the Colts. And they'll be happy with that one, as they'll find themselves at second base now. We'll start The next pitch with ball number 1. That was fantastic right there. You couldn't ask for a better hit over top of everybody. I was reaching dinger territory right there, but going to need a bit more heat on it to find the end of the fence. So the next one's in, and that one's just outside. He's going to third, though, with some speed. He's not there in time. He's got to be careful here. Ooh. A speedy number 26, Evan, to find himself at third base with a stolen base. That's another strike there. I believe we'll move to 2-2 from these last 2. As the Blues have came out heavy hitting, definitely warmed up after their first big win. Their 9-6 win over the Red Sox. They look to continue that success. Fair, and there's another hit there. That will get to the shortstop. Can they get there in time? It is! And that will cancel the runner who got to home and be the third out of the inning. And the Colts get out of that one. With a 0-0 inning. So we still go into the bottom of the first. This is tied up at 0-0. As we had some very good throws. As we had that first one where he got him out on second base with that throw from Casey, the back catcher, and then that final one, the throw from the shortstop all the way to first to get him out there, and that will retire the side, and we'll have a 0-0 game going into the bottom of the first. Strong hitter from the Blues, but some great outfielder from the Colts. As the Colts now will have their opportunity. They'll have their opportunity to come back in this game and maybe not even come back. It's 0-0 to get their scoring here early, and if they get off to a good start, it really sets the pace for the rest of this ball game. So they'll look to get that going right now. As first hitting, it looks like number 6 up for the Kingston Colts. That is Declan. As the Blues will warm up their outfield. They had very strong outfielding in the last game I watched, and they look to continue that here. But the Colts looking to get their hitting going at the plate. See what they can do. As both these teams are strong, and with a win from the Blues, I'll put them 2-0 in the group and start the undefeated record. And the Colts already 0-1 as I said, they suffered a loss last night to the Brockville Braves, as we'll see the Brockville Braves back in action later today. But they did suffer a loss, so a win here would tie up their record, which is exactly what they need. And next up pitching for the South Ottawa Blues will be number 3, who'll make their pitching debut. They're just finishing up now. As it's a beautiful day here in, I believe, Glen Burnie. Nothing but sun, great crowd, great atmosphere. It's exactly what you need, and some great baseball. Most of all, as here we go. The Kingston Colts take the plate, and we'll get the bottom half of our first inning started right now. Colts Blues all tied up, and a chance for the Colts to get their offense going here. There's a bit of confusion here at the plate, as the umpires will have to just have a little chat about what to do here. Not too sure what happened, but at the end of the day, hopefully we all get it worked out. As I said, that's number 6 Declan at the plate. Looking to get the offense going from a very strong defense in the top of the first from the Colts. And again, it was against some extremely good hitting from the Blues, but they come out of that first inning still tied right up. And that one's low, and that's a great hit by Declan. Gets over top of the infield, and that will start us off with a base hit. Fantastic there from Declan. Oh, he's going to go 2. He's going to make it there in time. He slides in, and he's good. And that would look to be a single, will end up being a double there for the Kingston Colts. Declan, and then next up, he'll move on next. So that one is just outside, and that'll be number 4, Jack, in the box there. He's going to third. He makes it there in time. The Colts seem to be playing aggressive here in their first inning at bat, as he's already at third base. Declan is very fast kid. As this is Jack now at the dish. That's a great hit there. He's gonna go to first, but he's gonna be beat there, and he's gonna caught. But the run is gonna score, and the Colts are gonna get the first lead of this game, as Jack will find himself at home. As that one is just missed by the back catcher. As we have a 1-0 count now. Oh, and that's a good hit. Oh, that will find itself at the shortstop, and that will be there in time. Back-to-back outs there from the Blues, firing back after that run scored. That's ball number 1 on that pitch. Had some very good infielding here from the Blues after the Colts' first run score, and that'll be a 2-0 count on that one, as that is number 60, Casey, at the plate. And that's a strike. That'll be strike number 1 for the Blues. So there's 2 outs on this play right now, as the Blues are looking to get out of this inning, only down by 1, and that's a great hit by Casey. Gets great contact on it. He'll look to go 2, maybe 3. Defends how fast he can throw this, and he'll go 2, and he's going to go 3. He's going to go for it all, and that's going to go over, but he will get the third base. Casey with a triple at his first bat at the plate. Great action by Casey to run all 3 bases. A fantastic hit followed up by some fantastic running. And that is going to be good for the Colts. Oh, and that's called a strike on that one. To dish now. That one thrown just a bit wide. We'll go to 1-on-1, as at the plate right now is number 7, Jack. As we'll get a swap now at third base. It'll be number 17, Declan, going to take Casey's place, and Casey got himself all the way to third. So they want to put a fast runner on third base. Looking to get up to a 2-0 lead here. 2 outs, though, on the bottom of the first. And he'll find himself at second base on that one. With runners at second and third now on that walk, and that one will be foul ball, and that's number 25, Quinn, at the plate. As that one will be strike. And that will be strike number 3, and a strikeout now. And we'll see a change in sides as we'll go head into the top of the second. As we get going here, as they warm up here for the start of the second inning. One nothing Colts early on in this game. Still very back and forth though. As here we go. Start of the second inning now. That'll be ball number 1. Number 4 at the plate now for the Blues. This next pitch is in. That one's also high, and that'll be a walk, and number 34 will take his base. And that's a great hit, but it's caught in the outfield by the Colts, and that'll be the first out. South Ottawa now. At the mound, that'll be number 33. So the pitch is in, and that's a strike. Nice dropper there from Max at the mound. Well, that one's popped up in the outfield, and will be a foul ball. It'll be a 1-2 count now. Oh, and that one's hit, unfortunately, just inside the Colts dugout. And we'll stay at a 1-2 count. That one's hit high up. Oh, and just foul ball for the third time in a row. So he'll head back and go for another hit. Is in, and that oh, and that one's hit up, pop fly, and it's caught by the Colts pitcher Max. And that'll be out number 2. As next up for the Blues will be number 27 at the plate now with 2 outs, and that one's hit. Can they get the first? And it'll be there in time, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Still a 1-0 lead for the Colts. The Colts now will take the outfield and try to get their offense going even more, as they're already up by 1. As we'll see a change in sides, and the Blues will prepare. Yeah, we need to get this. As the Blues prepare for the start of the bottom of the second, as everybody takes their spot. As here we go. At the plate right now is, I believe, number 12, Graham. As that is a ball. So we still get going here. That pitch is in. Ooh, and that one just fell way wide. Be a 1-2 count. That one's way outside. It'll be a 2-2 count moving into that. That pitch is in. That one's low, and that'll be strike number 3, and the first out of the bottom of the second for the Braves is he will take a seat. And next up for the Colts is number 13, Reese, as he'll make his first debut at the plate, and that's a good hit. Can't get, oh, bit of a, just misses it, unfortunately. Oh, when he's called out. He overran the base. Unfortunately, he overran the base and came back inside, and the tag gets him out. Now it'll be a foul ball as it's fouled off by Graydon. Number 77, who's at the plate now for the Colts with 2 outs. That one's also outside. Yeah, we have a 1-0 Colts lead here in the bottom of the second. Not a lot of scoring so far, as both these teams have had some very good fielding, as we have a 3-1 count now at the plate. And he will take his base with a walk. That's called a foul ball. That's number 11 now for the Colts. It's number 11, James. As James makes a look and impact now with 2 outs. At the dish. That one's inside. That's strike. This next one looks to come in. That one, ooh, just outside. We'll go to a 1-1 count. Pardon me, 1-2 count as we started us off with a foul ball. As the Blues look to end the inning. That one's in. That one's hit away foul. Good contact on it, just can't keep it inside the foul lines.
Heads up, first and second.
Oh, and then Graydon's going to go for second here. He's going to be all there, and the Colts are going to have a man at second base now. So that one's in, and that one's strike number 3 as the Blues will retire the side. Still a 1-0 game now for the Colts, but the Blues are hitting next. Yeah, it's because We're back at it now. And that's another strike. That'd be a strikeout, actually. At the plate now for the Blues. It's number 22, and a runner at second as they are down by 1. They really need to get a run here as we're in the top of the third. Still 2 more innings left to go, though, so still lots of ball left to play. And that'll be a ball. As the pitch is in, and that one, just scrambles out. Mason gonna go to third. He's making a run for it, and he'll be safe and sound as a runner now in dangerous territory at third base.
Thank you. Let's go, Cash.
Come on, Jay.
Boy.
Okay, not yours, buddy, not yours. Check now.
Big swing, bud.
Go, Terrence. Come on, Terrence. Catch him in, buddy. Big swing. Got this, Terrence.
Good job, Jack.
That'll be another strike here. Sorry about a bit of lag. Hopefully we fix that right up. It's kind of hard being outside, but I think we should be fine for the rest of the game, hopefully. And that'll be another strike now.
Go for it, Terrence.
As the pitch is in, and that one, just fouled wide. Here we go. Also, I forgot to announce a pitching change from the Colts as that one's popped fly and right into the glove of the pitcher. As that is number 6, Declan, at the mound right now, and he just caught that last pop fly to get the runner out. Runners at third and first now. Dangerous scoring position. Oh, and that's a big hit. Wow. 1 run's going to score. And they're going to get the runners at third and second are going to stop there. And we have a 1-1 game all tied up. Fantastic hit. That's a fantastic hit by number 2 of the Blues. And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, we are all tied up. Add 1 now. And that's another hit right to first base, though, and he will tag it, and that will end the inning. We leave the bottom of the third, tied up at 1-1. And what an inning that was for the Blues. Some big hitting, which got them tied up in that game, especially a massive hit by number 2 there. Just crushed it and allowed an RBI to come in.
Nice hit, Rory.
as the Blues warm up here, going into the bottom of the third. And this will really get going here. It's all tied up at 1, still anybody's ball game, but the Colts are hitting next. Looking to take advantage of this.
She was spinning them around. Oh, no! Yes. You got it. Give them a few extra points, right?
As here we go. Max steps up to the plate for the Colts in a tie ball game. Looking to make something happen here. And that's strike number 1 for the Colts. And new pitcher there for the Blues. And that'll be another ball. Ooh, very inside. Little tumble there from Max as he had to fall backwards on that one. To be another ball, I believe that is 3-1. As Max at the dish for the Colts. That's a great strike, though, right down the middle. We move to a 2-2 count. Max one away from being struck out here at the plate. The pitch is in. Ooh, and that one gets hit on the leg. He'll have to walk that one off. And he'll find himself at first base. As Max having a tough time shaking that one off, as it must have really stung, especially when you get hit by a pitch. But next hitting for the Colts is number 27. Ben. Ooh, and that's strike number 1.
You're in charge of that.
Strike number 1 now is there's another swing. Strike number 2. Ben's got to be careful here. 1 away from a strikeout. And there you go. Max is going to go for a run here. And he will reach second base. And he will stay. Good steal there from Max. And Max is going to go to third. And he's going to make it there in time. And he's going to stay. Great running there from Max. That's a swing and a miss. Strike number 3. From the Colts, and I believe that's 2 outs now. Yes. That's a strike 1. The back catcher making sure the man at third base stays right there. Next up for the Colts is number 16 Weston. And that'll be strike number 2, I believe. Oh, and that's a hit, just foul ball though. So they'll have to regroup there. And that's strike number 3. Pardon me, that was only that's the second out. I knew eventually we would get there, and we do. 1-1 game. And that's strike number 3, and that one will be fouled off. At the plate again is number 6, Declan, who in his first try at the bat, he had a double to start off the game to lead us off. Looks to do that again, and that will do it. Straight up the line, and the Colts will regain the lead with a base hit to get Max home. And Declan will convert on his second hit of the night and get the first base now. And we make this a 2-1 game for the Colts. Really battling it out. Battling it out hit for hit. As that's strike number 1. Oh, and Declan's making a run for it, and he gets there. Gets the first, he's gonna go to third. And he's gonna be safe and sound at third base. That's fantastic. From Declan to get from first to third base. Oh, he's going home. Is he gonna make it in time? He's safe! And the Colts make it a 3-1 lead. Fantastic running from Declan to get home. Fantastic running from Declan there to get home. He went steals second, steals third, and finally steals home off of an error from the back catcher. Oh, that one just hit outside the line by Jack, who struck out his first, pardon me, who was out at first on his first outing at the plate. So the pitch is in, and that was a good one. And that one fouls back and I believe hits the umpire. Who seems okay though. We'll continue on. So the next one is in, and that one, just misses. There'll be a ball. Next pitch is in, and that one is just a little skimmer against the ground, and he'll have all the time in the world to get there, and he'll be called safe at first base. Still 2 outs now, and the Colts doing a great job staying within those 2 outs. In the bottom of the third now. Next up at the bat, that's a strike 1. That'll be number 17, Declan. Number 17, Declan. At the mound, and that's another strike. But Jack's going to go for 2, and he's going to get there in time. He's going to go 3, decides not to. He's going to play it safe and stay at second. 3-1 Colts now with a runner at second, 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Declan now at the plate. He was out at first at his first try. That one's going to take a weird bounce and go over the outfielder, and it looks like Jack's going to come home. And Declan is safe at second. An RBI for Declan at his first hit of the night. And that is good. Jack will get home, and ladies and gentlemen, it is now a 4-1 game for the Colts. As they are trying to really blow away with this game. Pitch is in, that one just a bit to the left will be called a ball. Next pitch is in. That's also called a ball. That one just a bit to the left. And he's going to look to go to third. A little hesitation, though. And he's called safe. Declan gets to third. And he's also good. That was Casey there. Gets to second base after in his first play he got all the way to he had a triple. It's good on Casey. Next up to bat though for the Colts is number 7 Jack, as he has 2 runners in dangerous positions, runners at third and second. Oh, that's a strike. Great throw from the Blues pitcher. Next pitch is in. Oh, and that was a good opportunity. And now we strike number 3 and we'll retire the side. But the Colts, 2 runs on that, making it a 4-1 game. Really taking a commanding. Only 3 runs away though, is taking the mound. It looks like number 6 Declan for the Colts. As he gets warmed up and ready to go.
Oh, God. What do you want your nickname to be? 'Cause the nickname I give you, you're not going to like.
Batman.
As they're just Colts are just getting a fire warm up in for the start of the 4th inning, as they really need some good fielding here. As they're up by 3 and they really want to keep this lead. Can they do it? We're gonna have to find out here. As we have a back catcher change, actually. Normally we see Casey as the back catcher. He'll take first base, and it looks like number 4 Jack will assume the back catcher position. In the top of the 4th inning, Blues down by 3, looking to make a comeback here. As the pitch is in, and that one will be cracked right up the line. Finds its own line, and that's a base hit. Follow up, that was number 26, Evan. Follow up his first double in the first inning that he had. He's going to take second now. He's going to get there in time. He is. And he's going to get the second. The Blues playing very aggressive here in this top of the 4th inning. As next up is number 30, pardon me, for South Ottawa. Pitches in. Oh, and that one looked on target. It's going to be a pop fly almost just over the fence. And that's going to be strike number 1. It'll be an 0-1 count. South Ottawa now taking back to the plate. Well, that one's just a bit high. Oh, and Evan's going to go for third. He's going to be called safe. As he stole second and he stole third. Some great base running by number 26, Evan of the Blues. As now he puts himself in a scoring position at third base. As the pitch is in, and that one, oh, dangerous. As it was a good pitch and it's just fouled off. That one is just off. As the next pitch is in, and that one, oh, is hit. Great, oh, and just gets past the infield, and a run will score for the Blues to make it a 4-2 game. As that was a base hit by number 30 of the Blues. It's now a 4-2 game now. Still in the Kingston Colts' favor, but still lots of ball left to play, and that one follows back. So we'll start off with an 0-1 count.
Okay, thank you.
At the
Please tell me you didn't write it.
and so go to second, number 30 will, and he'll be safe and sound. Still second base, trying to put himself in a scoring position. Is at the plate right now is number 34 for the Blues. That, oh, and that one's crushed right down center field, but it would be caught by James in the center field, and that'll be out number 2. Fantastic hit. Well, unfortunately, it was caught.
Eat it like last time, bud. It'll get through.
Come on, guys.
You're hungry, I know it.
You got this, bastard boy.
As the next pitch is in, and that's a strike. Go to an 0-2 count there. Next pitch is in now, and that one, ooh, that one's crushed the third base line. Can't keep a hand on it. And he will get, number 30 will get the third base safe and sound, but he's going to second. He doesn't even see him. And that is a double by number 20. Way to turn something that didn't look like a double into a double, as that was a great run there from number 20, and the Blues find themselves in another scoring position, running at third and second. If both those runners score, that will tie this ball game, as it's number 33 now in the strike in the box, and that will be fouled off for an 0-1 count. As his first try at the plate, he did strike out. Oh, and that's a swing and a miss. 0-2 count now. Trying to end the inning here at the Colts. Trying to get out of a dangerous situation as there's runners on third and second. As the pitch is in, and that one is hit, it will be fouled all the way up. Right into the crowd. Fortunate for everyone, it doesn't hit anybody. Still one strike away from the strikeout. Looking for it. That one's outside. We call the ball. Be a 1-2 count now. Colts need to be careful here. Can't allow anything with runners at third and second. That one's inside. He takes a swing at it. It's played fair. Oh, and unfortunate for Declan, the pitcher, just doesn't get enough handle on that ball. And a bit of a scramble play. Tries to go to third. Doesn't work. And 2 runners will score. And ladies and gentlemen, off of a light hit ball, this game is all tied up at 4-piece. Wow. That's unfortunate. As they try to pick up the ball on the first play, they just don't get it, so a runner gets home on that. And they try to go to third, and a miscommunication allows for that ball to get through the third baseman. And then the runner scores, who was on second. So we're all tied up at 4-4. With number 33 getting on second base because of that hit. The Colts came to this inning. Only was up 4-1, and now tied 4-4 in the top of the fourth. Still lots of time left to play here, though. It's still anybody's game. Next up to the plate is number 27 for the Blues, with a player in scoring position who's at second base. Oh, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike number 1, still 2 outs to go. Pardon me, 2 strikes to go. Next pitch is in. He's looking for the bunt here. Ooh, and that gets through him. He wants to try to advance the runner to get to third, but he's got to be careful here. Pitch is in. That's strike number 3. And that'll be a strikeout. And that's the second out, pardon me. 6, who got a double on his first try at the plate. Looking to continue that. That one's in and just outside. That'll be a 1-0 count. The pitch is in, and that's a swing and a miss. Good attempt there from number 46 of South Ottawa Blues. Tied 4-4 in this ball game right now. That's called a ball. That one's in. That one's hit way foul. Thankfully, it won't find anyone in the crowd, so be called a strike, and I believe 2 strikes, 1 more will end the inning. As the Colts would like to get out of this one, as they've already let up 3 runs to tie this ball game. 4 apiece. Still anybody's game. The whole Colts team meeting up, though, and discussing their game plan here for the bottom of the 4th. This is a tie game, still anybody's. And as I said earlier, if you're the Colts, you do not want to drop this one because you're already 0-1 in this tournament. As I said, they lost the Brockville Braves last night. And if you're South Ottawa, you had a very good game earlier today, so you're already 1-0. As they just finish warming up, and we'll get going here. Just a few more moments. As here we go. Bottom of the 4th, all knotted up. It's still anybody's game. And up to the plate now, I believe, is Quinn. And Quinn will hit a little soft one there. And it will be called foul, so we will have to go back to the plate. With an 0-1 count now. And that's a swing and a miss. We'll go to 0-2 now. 1 away from the strikeout. And that's strike number 3, I believe. That's a great strikeout for the Blues. Starting things off strong. Next up is number 12, Graham, who struck out his first outing at the plate. This is such a strong pitcher for the Blues, letting nothing through. And that's strike number 1, 0-1 count. And that's strike number 2. This guy's finding his rhythm. And that one's fouled off. Still with an 0-2 count. This pitcher for South Ottawa has been so good. That's called a ball, though. Go to a 1-2 count now. The pitch is in, and that one's a swing and a miss. 2 strikes in a row. 2 strikes in a row. Pardon me, 2 outs in a row by the South Ottawa Blues pitcher, and he looks to sweep all 3 hitters there. As that one gets fouled, that one will start off with an 0-1 count. With 2 outs now, they look to end the inning, and that one is called. The ball with 2, count is 2-1 now. So that's a swing and a miss. We'll go to 2-2. Pitch is in. That one's outside. I believe we'll move to a full count. Thank you. He's going to run to first, and there'll be a walk. As Reese gets on first, and that's the first person at base that's sitting for the Colts. And he's going to go to second. He's off and away, and he will get there in time. They're going to throw it, though. And he is safe. That's second base. As next up to the plate is number 77, Graydon, I believe. That'd be another strike. So next one and in, and that's a swing and a miss. 2 strikes now, and 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. If this one converts, that one won't convert, he'll get a foul ball now, but if this one converts, we'll go into the final inning all tied up at 4. Graydon now. Ooh, that one's outside. Here we go now. The pitch is in. That one's right down the middle, and he hits it. And he won't make it to first in time. He's called out from the throw. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the 5th inning, all knotted up at 4 apiece. Still anybody's ball game. And what a game we've had so far. A huge third, bottom of the 3rd, 4. The Colts scoring 3 in a row, making it 4-1. And then the Blues fired right back in the top of the 4th to make it 4-4. Amazing fielding by them in the bottom of the 4th. We're all tied up at 4 in the final inning of play. It's still anybody's game, and all it takes is one lucky swig, and you're off and away. And South Ottawa looking to get their bats going here as they're trying to go 2-0. As everyone gets prepared for a battle in this final inning of play. This will be number 4, Jack, at the mound for the Kingston Colts. It looks like number 3 of the Blues will take the plate. And that's Casey back in the back catcher position for the Colts, their natural back catcher. I've had some time to watch him play, and he's been absolutely incredible for them. And also, Casey had a triple in his first outing at the plate. It was fantastic. He had a triple and then a double. He's definitely been their best hitter so far in this game. And they're going to need him going into this final innings. At the plate right now for the Blues is number 3, and he struck out his first time at the plate. And in a final inning like this, he needs to come up bigger than that. Bit of pressure on him, though. We'll see what happens, though. Anything can happen, as always. I believe he was also pitching earlier in the game. Did a great job in that. And here we go. I believe that is warm-up done for both these teams. As we will look to get the top of the 5th inning getting going here. 4 for the Blues and 4 for the Colts. All knotted up at 4. One more inning to decide who is going to take this game. Can the Colts move on to 1-1, or can the Blues continue their undefeated run and go 2-0 in this bracket? Here we go. Batter takes his position. And we're off. Last inning of baseball unless we need extras. The pitch is in, and that one, we strike number 1. Great way for Jack to start the inning at the mound for the Colts. As they prepare now for the second pitch as it's in, and that one strike number 2. Jack doing a great job at the mound to pick those corners. As he's one away from his first strikeout of the inning. That'll be a ball, just outside. We'll move to a 1-2 count now. The pitch is in, and that is strike number 3. Jack does a great job of the first strikeout of the inning, as I said, they need these crucial strikeouts as we're in the final inning all tied up. As next up to the plate is number 22 for the South Ottawa Blues. That's ball number 1. We'll start us off with a 1-0 count. As the next pitch is in, and that one's right down the middle. That'll be called as a strike. As they're looking to regroup here. As the next pitch is in, and that's another strike. Doing a great job of containing it. A 1-2 count now. So the next pitch is in, and that's a swing and a miss. And that's 2 strikeouts in a row for Jack at the mound, keeping the Colts from not going down in this game. And that is exactly what they need. Next up, we have number 23 at the plate. He walked his first time at the plate. And there is strike number 1. Who can stop Jack right now? He's on fire. As the next pitch is in, and that'll be a ball. 1-1 now. The next pitch is in, and that one is down the middle. We'll go to a 1-2 count. 1 away from ending the top of the 5th. All that's needed is 1 strike, and that'll be a perfect inning from Jack. That's called a ball. We'll move to 2-2 on the count now. Jack taking his time here, and the ball's in, and that's strike number 3. Jack has a perfect inning, strikes out all 3 batters, 3 up, 3 down, and moved into the bottom of the 5th, all tied up. All the Colts need is 1 run to walk off this game. Can they make it happen? Well, we're going to have to find out. I hope you're ready, because I am definitely ready for this one. The Blues in a tough situation, but we've seen them do it before with scoreless innings, and they're going to need one here. Can they make it happen? We're going to have to find out right now. Still anybody's ball game, but South Ottawa, if they want to make comeback in this game, they're going to have a perfect inning and take us to extras. Can they make it happen? We're going to have to find out. As South Ottawa takes the outfield, and we'll start their warm-up. South Ottawa looks to just get comfortable here as they have a big inning coming their way. So do the Colts. The Colts, a chance to walk off and end the game right here and go 1-1 in the tournament so far, which is exactly what they want. And that's number 11, James, up to bat now, as he will start his warm-up. As the Blues just finish warm-up. As he said, after this, we actually have an all-star game coming up at about 1 o'clock, which should be so cool. I am definitely ultra pumped for that. We'll have that going, of course. See some of the best hitters and some of the best pitchers around this tournament, as 2 more pitches are called from the ump, and that's the last bit of warm-up as we get going for the bottom of the 5th. The Kingston Colts and the South Ottawa Blues all knotted up in the final inning. Can the Colts get a run and end us right here and walk it off, or will the Blues hold on and send us to extras? We're going to find out moments away from finding out. It's been a fantastic game so far. South Ottawa already having a warm-up before this game are ready to go, but the Colts have battled, and here we go. James now at the plate, looking to lead the Colts off a successful way here in the bottom of the 5th. The first pitch is in. Oh, and that's a bunt. Can he get to first base in time? And the ball is thrown, and he's off, and he gets there. He's going to try to go 2. Is he going to get there in time? The ball is thrown. He's called safe. James gets the double off the light hit, and the team is loving it. That is exactly what you need off of a bunt, a double. We saw a bit of a miscalculation there from the first baseman. Just barely misses it from the throw from the back catcher, I believe, and that caused the double. But next up is Max. Oh, and this is dangerous. James is going to get to third in time, and a chance here to walk it off. All Max needs is a single, and I believe this game is over. Here we go. Max has got to be feeling the pressure right now as he's a chance to end the game. Ooh, and he'll get hit by a pitch.
How's it going, Matt?
A chance to end the game. It's Ben at the plate now with a runner at third. Oh, and Max is going to go to second now. He's going to be there in time. He is. Runners at third and second. 2 dangerous scoring opportunities.